Senior members of the terror group Jemaah Islamiyah, or JI, in Indonesia have disbanded the organization and pledged against using extremism to achieve their goals. However, counter-terrorism experts warn that the threat posed by the group remains potent. Saifulbahri Ismail reports.
This is the video that has gone viral in social media, which was made public on 2nd of July by a hardline Islamic website. In the 3-minute video, which was filmed at the National Counter-Terrorism Agency, JI senior leader Abu Rusdan announced the dissolution of the organization. Abu Rusdan was a militant cleric and former JI leader arrested in Bekasi, West Java in 2021.
Hasil kesepakatan majelis para senior dengan para pimpinan lembaga pendidikan dan pondok pesantren yang berafiliasi dengan Jemaah Islamiyah. 1. Menyatakan pembubaran Jemaah Islamiyah dan kembali ke pangkuan Negara Kesatuan Republik Indonesia.
JI, which is a regional terrorist organization, came to prominence after the Bali bombing attacks in 2002, which killed more than 200 people. The group is the Southeast Asian affiliate of Islamist militant organization Al-Qaeda, which was responsible for the attack in the United States in 2001. At least one terrorism expert believes the recent announcement to dissolve JI is another stage in the evolution of the group. The group had expressed its readiness to contribute to Indonesia's progress and dignity, pledging to align the group's educational curriculum with mainstream Islamic beliefs and remove extreme content from its curriculum and teaching materials. Analysts warn that even though JI no longer wants to use the violence, there may be potential splinter groups within the JI.
Maybe the senior leadership is trying to dissolve the organization, but it doesn't mean that all JI members will listen, will follow. Because historically, from the first Bali bombing, it was not done by the mainstream JI, but the violent faction. So we have to understand that JI is never cohesive organizations. There are so many factions, and some violent factions will become the threat after the dissolving of current JI. So it's too early for us to close the chapter of JI.
Terrorism experts believe that JI still has the goal of trying to make Indonesia into a more conservative country.
It is important for the security forces to adapt, to embrace this change, so they must come up with a new strategy. What to do with this idea of a mainstreaming JI, the idea of abandoning the violent faction. Maybe they start to use a soft method that the general public can embrace. That shift also requires for security forces and regional government to constantly change.
Indonesia's National Counter-Terrorism Agency said that there has been a change in the pattern of terrorist attacks in the country from hard to soft approaches. The agency told Parliament recently this could be seen from the absence of terrorist attacks from 2023 to June 2024. However, the agency cautioned that what is happening below the surface is actually an increase in the consolidation of terror cells and the radicalization process. The agency said intellectual terrorist actors are using the soft approach because they understand that Indonesian society dislikes violence. Saifulbahri Ismail, CNA, Jakarta.